Talk family. Welcome back to another lovely episode, and it's your host, Joy Chisholm. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, if you're a returning viewer and you're here to subscribe, please do well to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you get notified whenever we get to drop any episode. And yes, tonight's episode, like the title already says, is being resourceful. This is something that I would say a lot of times we do not take as important. Some persons do take it as important, but it's not being spoken of very much or to a great extent. And if we do not handle it as a person, as partners, it's going to affect how much our relationship will get to where it's supposed to get to. And that's why I'm talking about it tonight. Being resourceful, you just say, take yourself to be like a DIY guru. You know DIY, do it yourself. But then, a DIY guru for love and for connection. That's what being resourceful is. Let's not make it look like it's one rigid thing or something so great or something so big. It's big and great, but when you come with that kind of mindset, you're so scared to want to approach it. That's why I started up with saying it's like being a DIY guru, but for love and for connection. Being resourceful, first off, is being able to tackle situations, is being able to be innovative enough, to be creative enough to tackle problems or challenges that face you as a person in your relationship. When there are challenges faced by your partner or faced by you or both of you as couples in your relationship, and you're able to be creative, to bring ideas, to bring solutions. You're not dormant where your partner says, okay, what do we do in this situation? How do we handle this misunderstanding? And you're able to come up with ideas, being able to compromise with empathy and having wisdom to know that, okay, baby, this is what happened and this is what resulted to this. In order to avoid this, let's do that, and all of that. Rather than some persons that when that partner is trying to bring up solutions or trying to find out the issue to a problem and solving it, they're like, me, I don't know what you're going to do. Shebi, it's you that started the whole problem. Or you're not handle it. Shebi, it's you that's facing the challenge. Or you're not handle, because as you see like this, I don't have strength at all, because I do not want to get myself involved. It's a lie. When someone is saying that thing, it's because they don't know what to say. They don't know what to bring to the table. You know that question guys will always ask a lady, okay, what do you bring to the table? They don't know at that point what to bring to the table. That's why they are avoiding it and just going around circles to say something else that would actually make the partner say, okay, don't worry, I'll find the solution myself. When your partner brings challenges to the table, brings problems that both of you are facing as a couple or they are facing as an individual, and they want to hear what you have to say, and you're not able to bring any idea to the table, my dear, you're not being resourceful. And right now, whether you're the male or the female, there is nobody that does not want to have a resourceful partner. Because when you have a resourceful partner, it means that you are having someone that is able to match up with you as an intellectual. You're having someone that is able to match up with you when you are down, when you are a 10%, the person is bringing the 60% that they have to the table and pushing your 10%. Imagine 60 plus 10, is that not 70? So a resourceful partner is someone that is able to be creative enough, being innovative enough to handle situations or challenges that come to them as a couple or as individuals. Also, being resourceful is not just about doing the strong stuff, being creative and handling problems. Somebody will not say problem is not finish. Problem is not a finish. Try to enjoy. So being resourceful is not just about handling problems. We don't even pray that problems comes to us every single time of our life. Being resourceful can also mean making most of good memories. You are the wingman of your relationship. Yes, when you're able to create good memories for your relationship and for your partner, planning epic adventures, doing something different, being spontaneous, that's where your creativity comes in. You're able to say, okay, I know that this is what's happening at this moment. Let me take this as an opportunity to do something like this that I've always wanted, or we've always wanted as a partner or as couples, and all of that. So being resourceful can also bring about your creativity to creating good memories. Creativity to creating good memories. Did you hear that one? Yes. So when your partner is having a normal smooth day, you're just coming with, baby, this is what I have. Let's do this. let's do this, let's do that. And immediately you guys do it, it's love in the air, it's good memories upon good memories upon good memories. So that's also another thing when we talk about being resourceful. And then being resourceful is also, okay, let me put it this way. Let me start off like this, because I don't want some people to say, this guy carry me for mine. So being resourceful is also being not overly dependent on your partner. You know, the kind of generation we are now, the world that we find ourselves now, people just feel like once they're in a relationship, they've hit jackpots. They want to rest. He would handle this one. Especially ladies, my hair bills, my makeup, my dressing, clothing, every other thing. Then the guys will be like, no more spending of money outside to cook. Should come in and do all of that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with all of this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying when your partner does this is a bad thing. No, cherishing is not saying that. I'm saying that when you become overly dependent on your partner, it's a problem. Because at a point, you become lazy unconsciously. You no longer want to fend for yourself. You're not like, once something comes up, babe, please, can you send me money for this one? Babe, please, can you do this for me? Before there was a babe, were you not living? No, answer me. Tell me. Before there was a babe, were you not living? Being resourceful is being able to take care of your own needs and yourself as a person, as an individual. When your partner is like, you've already handled that thing already. I thought we were discussing about it the other day. So, babe, I just hit a business deal or just did something and I was able to handle it. Do you know how attractive that thing is for the male, for the female? Not somebody that always, that's like being a leech. As a lady, especially, I want to just talk about my gender because I don't know where we got this ideology that once we are in a relationship, we should just forget about our bills, handling it. We just want to put everything on somebody's son. It's a mentality that I don't know where it came from, how we started. But you guys watching this episode now, please start off on a good part of removing that thing from your mind. Be somebody that is so resourceful to the point that your partner will say, babe, see this particular one. If I see your money in it, I don't want you to do it. It's not about showing off. You're not showing off. You're showing that you're able to take care of yourself. Besides, you have a Father God in heaven. So you're not saying that person that you're dating is bigger than God, that will be able to be providing for you, where you now depend on him. And to be honest, there's nobody that can handle your problems 100% like God. There's nobody. No matter how they come through for you, there will be times when you call them and they're not able to do anything. Then at that point, what will you not do? Because you're now lazy, unconsciously you're lazy. What will you not do when you now call and the babe is unable to respond? You now start having grudges, having unnecessary anger towards your partner, or looking for the next person that will be able to do it for you, and then you give the person your attention, your care. That is rubbish. That does not even make any sense. So when your partner is unable to fulfill those promises or unable to come through for you for your needs, then you're not saying no love, no affection. That's why you have to be a resourceful person as an individual. You have to be somebody that is creative. What are you doing as a man, as a lady? What are you doing for yourself to provide something for yourself, so that when your partner comes in, or when your partner or anything happens, you're able to come through for them? That's also what it means to be resourceful. Stop depending on your partner. They not be God. Yes, they are not God. God has given you his kind of mind. If you have the Bible says we have the mind of Christ. If you have the mind of Christ, therefore you should be able to be creative enough. You should be able to be innovative enough to start up something. Whether something little, start it up and start building. Everything great started small. So if you do not start, how then can you be great? You not say, no, I must. That's why when at the end of the day now, you get married, you are just in the house, babe, money for Maggie, money for salt, money for pepper, because you have no assets to your name. In this kind of generation we are now, if you're that kind of person, you need to change, because you have a big problem. If you cannot handle things for yourself before your partner comes into the picture, there is a big problem. And then you see stories online where he created everything that he owned. It's because the person did not find their foundation in their own assets. There was no asset they built for themselves. So my dear, listening to this episode, please go and start up something, no matter how small. Start up something. Social media is enough space for you to be able to do anything and start up anytime. So start up something for yourself so that you can be able to have ego, as the Igbos will say, able to have money to be able to handle things for yourself, and stop relying on somebody's son or somebody's daughter. Some men, because somebody will say that this girl is just facing only female, the men will be happy. Men, I'm coming for you. Some men will just say, she's the working class, she's the business tycoon. Let me arrest though. Now start doing sugar boy. They're doing sugar boy for somebody's first daughter or somebody's daughter. You know that before you came, there was responsibility that she was handling, whether for herself or for her family or for her younger ones or even for anybody at all. You now come, somebody that probably was able to do things or get things done, they will not be able to do it because they've added you to their budget list, they've added you to their responsibilities. You're not like a leech. It be like person where they how do they to say it, that is captive or disabled, now start pushing you everywhere as a man that you're supposed to be the provider. Let's not even go there. So please, this is for both the male and for the female. Be resourceful by being able to take care of your own needs and stop relying overly on your partner. So guys, being resourceful, I know everybody will saying this guy be talking about money, but money was the last thing. If you listen from beginning properly, you will know I said being resourceful is being able to bring ideas to the table when you guys are having misunderstanding, being able to know what to say, compromising enough, know what to do to be able to solve the problem that you guys are facing as a couple. So let me just do a rundown of what we had tonight's episode. Is 1, being resourceful is being able to be creative and innovative to bring ideas to solving problems as a couple, as an individual, and as a person. Another thing I said is being resourceful is not just being about strong things, handling problems. It's also about being creative enough to be able to create good memories for your partner and for yourself in your relationship. And above all, I also said being resourceful is also being independent in your pockets to be able to handle problems for yourself, for your partner, and in that relationship. So I hope this episode was helpful. If you're yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? I literally say this every single time I'm talking. Bikonu, please subscribe. Please turn your notification and do well to comment. You know, when you drop your comments, I get to know how you feel about any episode I get to drop. And if you also have any topic you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section as well, and let's see how it goes. Thank you for watching tonight's episode. I love you all, and bye.